All right, I'll call to order then the joint committee meeting. It is Monday, April 7th. We're here at Train Transit 2. It is 11:32 a.m. We have some updates, and primarily the main point of discussion today is the what we did at the Public Works Building, the installation of a window there, and the ADA inspection for Mark Derry that occurred, and just to update the joint committee on that and any other topics that we may have. So we have myself, Derek Slaughter, I'm the mayor here in Williamsport, Gary Narr, Misty Dion, Tommy Grieco, and Austin White, our city solicitor, is joining us virtually. So we can go ahead and jump right into it. So Misty, do you want to?
So public, thank you. This is Misty, Public Works Building. Mark Derry did his report. We received it. You said about a lift over at the Public Works Building
No, not
or
like-
ramp? Did you do work at the Public Works?
I don't think so. They didn't do, did they?
They actually did accessibility as far as from the front entrance. They lowered the door where you go up to the general public. So and they made that ADA. The door width is made ADA as well as going up to the counter as it meets ADA compliance.
Did they
Okay.
put a?
Yep.
And did they also put was there a button there
Yep, there is a button, correct.
as well?
Button. Oh, so that's new because that was brought up, I think, before, right? Okay.
Tommy, your microphone. Yeah. There you go.
So Tommy, the button at the Public Works.
Yes, that's what we discussed before.
Right, and in Mark Derry's assessment or the report that he sent for the Public Works Building, he also looked at the remaining renovations or accessibility projects done at the other city buildings.
From my understanding, yes, he walked through everything.
Okay.
I mean, that's a question for Mark, but I'm pretty sure he was here I think he was here for 2 days, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I printed the report, but I did see it and I thought it was for all the buildings.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did a full of everything that we did since his last visit or his previous visit to
Okay.
that. And that's what would have been forwarded to you.
Yep.
Well, I think Mark sent it directly to you, actually, or however you had it. Anyway,
Yeah.
yes, I think it was
Yeah.
everything
But we got
in
it.
there. Yes. So that should have been all of the work that we have completed up until now.
So Tommy, I sent that to you today. That. I just sent it to you recently. And you sent the work plan out previous to the assessment, or was it after Mark Derry's assessment? I kind of thought it was before.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look.
So I
I'm not
guess
sure, yeah.
nonetheless, my question is if it was before, did we add in Mark Derry's assessment
And
and
update it.
update that or
I'll
is
I'll have
that
to
where
check.
we're at
Yeah,
now?
that's probably where, I don't know. I'll check and let you know. If it needs updated, we can update it. If it was before his inspection. And then let you know. And I'll have Mark take a look at that as well, so make sure it's accurate.
Work plan, I have, let's see the date. The date on it was 2022. So yeah,
All right. Yeah, we can
nonetheless,
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure the assessment needs to go into that one. Okay.
Yeah, we can create that. Can you just remind me after the meeting, Misty?
You want me to follow up?
Yeah, if you don't mind, if
Sure.
you shoot me an
Yeah,
email so I can make sure Bill and our engineer and Mark Derry get that. So it's updated.
All right. Anything more on that, or since we're on work plan, should we go through what's remaining of the work plan?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Without going through sort of the correspondence, I'll try to fast forward into what my recollection is. And then you can help fill in, or
Yeah,
do you have an HR director currently? I was working with Cynthia
yeah,
before.
it's now Donna Fuller. Fuller, Donna.
Donna Fuller.
Yeah. And-
When did she start?
September, maybe?
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember off the top. November, December, yeah, it's right before the end of the year. I don't remember the exact timing.
Can I?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So the fall of last year,
Probably more like winter.
winter of last year.
It was right, I don't know, I can get it to you. It was right before the end of the year. I don't know when. Probably November, December, yeah.
Nonetheless,
She's
she's
there.
good now. We can
Yes,
get
you
moving.
can, yes, you can connect with her.
Okay.
Do you have her
Um,
email?
To prevent, since we had a couple directors in that role, rather than me coming over and sort of walking them through, I think we only have two outstanding items that we're waiting for. An employee list and the onboarding.
Okay,
And I think there's an email that we have back and forth that just the bullet points
list and
them.
stuff.
Yeah, if there's something from that you want to chat about, give me a call. But I think it's as easy as,
Yeah, no, I don't have any questions, no. If it's
Okay.
just an employee list and the onboarding, you said?
yep, and then I imagine with her, I can pick the, 3 dates for the training. Is that
Yeah.
what
Yep.
we were at next for your,
For the training,
depending on how many employees.
yes,
Needed or whatever, yeah.
especially, will the new employees be involved? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're discussing. The
Yeah.
ones that
Okay.
did not
Yeah,
receive the
yeah,
training, right? Yeah,
Yeah, anything from them or anything you didn't.
missed
cover
it the first
training.
time, right?
Yes. And then you had a good point. You mentioned about doing the training.
Training at the sill.
That's fine, yeah, I don't have,
I
a
mean, it's,
Yeah.
it'll
You
be,
won't charge.
yeah,
I mean,
right,
you
and we
don't
have
pay
the
here,
space.
or
right.
do you pay here?
The previous time, no, we did not pay here, no.
But now you would.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, well, we'll cut you a deal
Okay,
nonetheless.
all right, thank you, we
If you
appreciate
want.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
It sounds
That's
like it
fine.
would be a good
yeah,
way to do
And they
something.
can get introduced to the
Yeah.
building and everything.
Yeah.
And,
that's fine, with me, yeah, I don't
Yep.
have any, I don't have any issues with that, yeah,
okay,
that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so then if you have 3 dates that you want to work with, let us know. Otherwise, she can let me know.
Yeah, I took a note, I'll have Donna, you and Donna can connect on that.
Okay, Donna, and just loop in Tommy too if
Yep.
you want.
Yep.
All right. If you need me to forward anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just wait to hear from you with that list or Donna and those dates. And then we wanted to talk a little bit about the joint training. It would be good if this HR directors, will be doing some of these trainings. We could do it, we could partner and do it together with the employees. I don't know that it has to be,
Right, yeah, I mean, I can't speak for Donna, but I don't think I think she'd be fine with that.
Yeah, we'd be open to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
Tommy's one of the facilitators, Amy's one of the facilitators. I might be there, but to help to support it,
Right.
would be glad to have support from the rest of the committee here.
Sure.
Or learned examples that you guys can relate, because I think it's more powerful for them to relate from it
Right, yeah,
in the service area that you're doing, so. I'd be.
yes.
Yes, if you're open to doing,
Sure.
we can plan it that way.
yeah, absolutely, I've learned quite a bit over the last few years, obviously, as part of this
Same, yeah.
process, so.
Good, okay.
Dates.
So I'll have Donna connect with you and Tommy on the dates.
I think that was most of what I had.
Yeah,
I know you
that's-
Had a couple things. Disability pride, maybe.
Yeah, we have the Disability Pride event, July 26th.
Is that the all-day one?
Saturday. Down at the Center for Independent Living Building.
Mhm.
That's your
And-
special event.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, Scott.
This year it's 35 year anniversary.
yeah.
That's
And
what
we
we're-
just wanted,
Closed down
like,
the alley and stuff, right?
yep,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll get with Scott Livermore. I know he's away today. He's out today. So him and I did talk briefly and we'll set something up. I mean, basically you would just submit the application like you did last year. It is a $75 special event permit. It gets reviewed by all the department heads. So we look at, are you blocking any streets off? Plus it also lets police, fire, rescue know
Yep.
that you have this type of event going on. So you would submit Like if you're doing a parade, we need a parade route
He's
and
gonna
all
do
that stuff. Yeah.
with you. It
So-
always went smooth for us.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. We didn't have a problem
Same
with it
as
last year.
before, yeah. Same,
Yeah,
yeah.
no. Amy had some thoughts. I don't know if now's a good time for her to talk on that, but otherwise, Amy, in the past, it's all went smoothly. We hope to do it the same. Is there any difference that you thought of? or-
Just the parade route is something different that we would.
Oh,
have to
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about, yeah, because we're looking to switch that up a little bit this year. I've emailed you a couple times if we could just get together to solidify, talk about that route.
Do you have a current proposal of the parade route? If you have the current proposal, see that I get that, and then Scott and I'll set dates up. Like I said, I know he's
Okay.
away.
Okay, so you just want us to kind of map it out like. we did
Map
last
it
time?
out, because like I said, that way we can say, hey, here may be some concerns. This is a PennDOT road. You need to reach out to them as well.
Yeah, you
So
can,
The
send us,
good news is we're not proposing going over any PennDOT roads at this point.
so not over Market or anything like that.
Not over
so-
Market unless right over by Third Street where it's not Market. So we'll
okay.
just send me the
You can-
map.
And you can put that right in the event, in the special
Yeah,
event
yeah, yeah.
permit. You can
Okay.
just do a little sketch in there of the proposed route.
Okay.
Get it to Gary and then he'll get it to
And then
everybody.
we'll set up a meeting to
Yeah,
solidify
you
everything.
can CC me on too if you want, and
Okay.
CC the group.
All right, thank you.
It would be nice to have some city officials be there too.
Yep.
You know, just.
Yeah, I try. I mean, I can't guarantee this.
I
one,
know,
my
but
calendar. I try
it's,
to
it's a
trust it.
different date, like July 26th is kind of.
Yeah, if I'm
but-
available, I'll stop by.
It would be great to have at least somebody from this committee. I mean, obviously, we would ask if you
Right.
could, but
Yeah,
if you can't, it would be good to just sort of, I mean, it's been a few years, but we've gotten through quite a bit. I think we're at the end of our work plan, which was, I mean,
pretty long. Mhm.
we had a long task of list,
Mhm.
a task list, so it would be, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Right,
like I said,
Yeah.
it'll be on my calendar. As long as I
Right.
don't have like kids sporting events or anything like that, I'll be there.
I hear you. I saw you at basketball over the weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I had soccer with my nieces yesterday,
And gymnastics. and
everything.
On and on, yeah.
'Tis the season.
That's it.
3 kids makes it fun.
Yeah,
Keep
very
up.
much so.
You got 3 yourself too.
I do. Mhm.
3 kids. Yeah,
I think
so,
that's,
what's next? Anything else?
Anything for the good of the order?
I think on the report that Mark sent, the Public Works building is not, I think you've got the River Valley Transit next door. That's where most of the public access is. Is that right? In Public Works?
There's not too much access there, and the River Valley Transit, they have the front lot. They're an authority, of course, now, so that's separate from us, but, no, there's not much public access, just the very front there, the lobby area. Where the,
That building's
Mm.
pretty
not public restroom, no. They have the front lobby area where if you wanna get bus passes or whatever like that.
Okay. And the Public Works building, there's no accessible restroom there.
No, not for the public,
for the
no.
public.
That's the reason, we wanted to make sure that the front window was ADA accessible, so that way if they needed permits or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of the building, that's employees.
Gotcha.
That's like our garages and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure it'll be easier to identify where we're at once we look at the updated work plan, but that's what I understood from the work from Mark Derry that there was, but I thought there was more room over at River Valley. Maybe there.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, well, I'll look. to-
Yeah, I'll get Bill, our engineer, and Mark, look at the work plan. Get it updated
Sounds good.
and get it to you all.
And then I'll wait to hear from Donna with the employee list, the dates. And we can talk about sort of, once we get all that finalized, how we want to run it, where we want to run it and get it on the schedule.
Yep.
All right, sounds good to me.
Perfect. Okay,
Alright.
all right.
Thanks.
Then I'll take a motion to adjourn then. Just say, somebody so moved. All right, second. All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All right, meeting adjourned. Thanks.
Yep.